Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the most common ways to access hacking tools. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, this guide will help you understand the different methods available. Now before we jump in, let me clarify something. This video is purely for educational purposes. We're all about ethical hacking here, using these tools responsibly to learn and improve cybersecurity. So with that said, let's get started. We'll be exploring everything from physical hardware to web-based platforms, mobile apps, and even the command line. Let's go! First up, let's talk about physical hacking tools. Now, when I say physical, I'm talking about actual, tangible devices that you can hold in your hand. These aren't your typical keyboard and mouse, though. We're talking about specialized hardware designed for tasks like network analysis, Wi-Fi cracking, and more. One of the most popular examples is the Raspberry Pi. It's a tiny credit card-sized computer that packs a surprising punch. You can install various operating systems and hacking tools on it, turning it into a portable hacking station. Trust me, I've done some crazy stuff with these little guys. Another type of physical hacking tool is programmable ICS devices. These are industrial control systems used in critical infrastructure like power grids and water treatment plants. Now I know what you're thinking, Linus, why are we talking about hacking power grids? Don't worry, I'm not going to teach you how to cause a blackout. The point is, understanding how these devices work and how they can be vulnerable is crucial for cybersecurity professionals. By learning about these vulnerabilities, we can better protect our critical infrastructure from potential attacks. Now let's move on to something a little more accessible: web-based hacking tools. These are tools that you can access directly through your web browser, like Chrome, Firefox, or even Tor if you're feeling a little incognito. The beauty of web-based tools is that they're usually platform independent. Whether you're on Windows, macOS, or Linux, as long as you have a web browser, you're good to go. Plus, you don't need to install anything on your system, which is always a plus. There are tons of websites out there that offer a wide range of hacking tools, from port scanners and vulnerability scanners to password crackers and exploit databases. Some of these sites are legit and offer valuable resources for security researchers and ethical hackers. However, it's important to be cautious. Just like anything else on the internet, there are shady websites out there that might try to trick you into downloading malware or stealing your information. Always double-check the URL, read reviews, and make sure you're on a reputable website before using any web-based hacking tools. Chapter 3. Now let's talk about hacking apps. Yes, you heard that right. There are apps for that. While most hacking tools are designed for PCs due to their complexity and processing power requirements, there are still a handful of mobile apps available for both Android and iOS that can come in handy for on-the-go security testing. These apps offer a variety of tools such as network scanners, packet sniffers, and even some basic exploitation tools. They're not as powerful as their desktop counterparts, but they can still be useful for quick security checks or for learning the basics of ethical hacking on the go. However, it's important to note that the availability of these apps can vary depending on the App Store's policies. Apple, for example, is notoriously strict about what kind of apps they allow on their platform, so you might find a more limited selection on iOS compared to Android. But hey, that's the nature of the game, right? It's all about adapting and finding the right tools for the job, even if it means switching between different platforms or devices. Chapter 4. Finally, let's talk about the big leagues: terminal-based tools. These are tools that are accessed and controlled through a command line interface, typically within a Linux environment. Now I know what you're thinking. Linus, the command line, that sounds scary, but trust me, it's not as intimidating as it seems. In fact, once you get the hang of it, the command line can be incredibly powerful and efficient. Plus, many advanced hacking tools are only available through the terminal. So it's essential to learn your way around it if you're serious about cybersecurity. Now you might be thinking, but Linus, I don't have a Linux machine. No worries, you can access a terminal on your mobile device too. For Android users, there's Termux, a powerful terminal emulator and Linux environment app. And for all you Apple fans, you can use IS Shell, which provides a Linux shell environment right on your iPhone or iPad. However, keep in mind that using terminal-based tools on mobile devices can have its limitations. The smaller screen size and potential performance constraints might not provide the smoothest experience, especially for resource-intensive tasks. But hey, it's still a cool option to have, right? We'll dive deeper into these limitations and how to overcome them in our next video, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates. Stay tuned for our next post where we'll dive deeper into terminal-based tools and how to overcome their limitations. We'll explore how to create a more robust hacking environment on your mobile device, even with the limited resources. Plus, we'll be showcasing some advanced terminal commands and techniques that will take your hacking skills to the next level. So buckle up, because things are about to get even more exciting. Until then, stay curious, stay ethical, and keep on hacking. See you next time.